You can anticipate that people's eyes will be riveted to all of the official Shiba Inu social media handles since the introduction of Shibarium is on everyone's Shiba Inu owners' minds right now. One of these sharp-eyed watchers caught sight of a Satoshi Twitter update that has since been removed, but they managed to screenshot it before it was removed. Thus, in today's video, we'll be discussing that and attempting to decipher the meaning of the deleted tweet. Stay around for this one, for sure. Disclaimer: there are a couple more updates that we need to go over before we do that. These updates are quite exciting. For starters, March has only just begun, but the buying pressure for Shib has already increased by a staggering 95%. This indicates that, according to data from Coinbase, 95% of Shib investors have the token on hand, while only 5% have it for sale. This indicates that the vast majority of shareholders are more than willing to wait for a price pump to occur since they are confident it is just around the corner. Analysts were attempting to determine what precisely was causing people to feel this upbeat, and they discovered that in 2022, support for Shiba Inus reached a peak of 98%. Around the same time, there were reports that the Shibari was about to be released. So, it appears that investors are feeling optimistic enough to hold on to their tokens and perhaps acquire more rather than sell them because Shibarium's launch is so close. When you think about this in light of watching her guru, this seems even more intriguing. Moreover, the average Shib shut hold duration increased to 240 days in 2023 from an average of 180 days in 2022. As a result, investors are keeping their hands in Shib for a longer period of time rather than selling it to make quick money. The total trading volume during the course of the day increased by over 16% to $174 million. In the Shiba Inu community, optimism is at an all-time high right now. Now let me know in the comments whether you share my high expectations for the Shib region. Despite the fact that many Shib holders place a strong emphasis on hanging on to their Shib tokens, Bone is a different Shiba Inu token that has been doing better lately. Given that there are fewer Bone tokens than Shib tokens, both can be pumped more easily. The fact that Bone is the native token for Shibarium has given it even wider wings to fly, and with Bone being the native token for Shibarium, there is more of an incentive for people to buy the token, but it is still astonishing to see Bone reach close to $2 per token. Furthermore, in order to act as a validator or delegator on Shibarium, you must have at least 10,000 vote tokens, a significant amount of tokens to buy. These purchases alone would undoubtedly contribute to raising the price. But this does not imply that you would not gain anything from it. Keep in mind that every Shibarium trade will result in the burning of Shib. The best strategy to induce a price increase is to significantly decrease the number of Shib tokens in circulation. I believe that many Shib holders are aware of this, which is why many, as I previously indicated, have chosen to hold on to their tokens. Nevertheless, these individuals may also have chosen to hold on to their tokens because many have already begun to experience financial success. More than 400,000 Shib owners are currently making money, which is almost treble the number of owners who were doing so at the beginning of 2023, according to the block data compiler. Although it might not seem like much to some, this represents around 35% of all Shiba owners, which is a significant increase from where we were at the beginning of the year. Furthermore, this demonstrates to the public that Shiba Inu is still engaged in the business of assisting individuals in generating income. If you've been around long enough, you know that the extraordinary rise in Shib holders who are profiting from the earlier in the year gain in the first 2 months of 2023 saw Shib rise by about 50%. The protest also benefited a large number of those who attended. As many Shib holders chose to hold, it is very clear that they anticipate a bigger version of this when Shibarium officially launches. If you thought this was incredibly helpful, kindly leave a comment and let your friends know about the video. With the YouTube algorithm, it truly helps, which enables me to keep raising the caliber of the videos. Let's get to the primary idea of today's video. First off, I want to draw attention to how intriguing it is that Shibarium, whose launch is certainly going to be explosive, seems to be the focus of every update now coming out of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. So, let's get right to it. Satoshi has a history of sending out mysterious tweets. The fact that he deleted the mysterious tweets so quickly may be novel. Fortunately, the tweet was screenshotted by a Shiba army before it was removed. The tweets were purportedly posted early on March 1st, and they were just verifying for the creator. Hence, there is nothing about Shibarium in the tweet. Although this still doesn't clarify what Satoshi was attempting to communicate in the tweet, I believe that many people have just concluded that it has to do with the introduction of Shibarium. Here is my effort at an explanation for today. The Unification Fund and Satoshi Kusama are constructing Shibarium. At the end of December, Kusama disclosed that he had a meeting with fund developers to go over the approaching beta release of Shibarium and resolve all outstanding concerns. It's possible that Kusama implied in the aforementioned bio status that he had spoken with the Unification Fund once more, perhaps to wrap things up once more. That sounds very likely. But if it's true that Satoshi was trying to let us know through the tweet that he had gotten in touch with the Unification Fund, then that raises a different issue. Why was the tweet deleted by him? Does this imply that Shibarium is ultimately not ready? If so, why would he initially send the tweet? It is an entire thing. Also, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. While we may not be certain of what the tweet signifies, there is one thing about Satoshi about which we are certain because he has finally received the blue checkmark. We know which Twitter account is genuinely his. We might be able to mostly avoid con artists who pretend to be Satoshi thanks to this blue tick, at least on Twitter. So it makes sense that so many individuals were enthusiastic about this new invention. Having said that, I can't help but point out that caution is still required. It is still feasible for someone to impersonate Satoshi, so in addition to the blue tick, we also need to pay attention to the account's follow account. Keep in mind that it is your responsibility to protect yourself. Treat it with respect. Finally, we've been discussing the Shiba Inu pump, which generates income for hundreds of thousands of Shiba Inu owners. Yet, some analysts have done the research to demonstrate to us how much holders of Shib could earn if Shib reaches 1 cent. It appears that you would reach roughly $2.5 million if you invested in 3,000 Shiba Inus at this time. $3,000 will get you roughly 250 million tokens at today's pricing, if Shib earns 1 cent additionally. If you keep the token in your possession until Shib reaches 1 cent, you may walk away with $2.5 million. When will Shiba Inus earn 1 cent, though, is the matter at hand. However, I think we can all agree that there is no surefire way to know this. Yet many of us hope that this will occur quickly after Shibarium has been released. This is not, however, financial advice. Before making any decisions, be sure to conduct your own research. We must also be careful not to set ourselves up for disappointment. There are trillions of Shibas in existence, so it would take some time before the amount of Shibarium burned caused a price increase. Hence, it's crucial that we manage our expectations and make them more grounded in reality. This brings us to the conclusion of the video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to leave a comment below. I find that the YouTube algorithm is greatly aided by this. Likewise, if you can, spread the word about this video as widely as you can. Let's spread the word about this.